Hi, it's me again. One of the most important information for a fish keeping hobbyist is the volume capacity of his fish tank and also the bucket he uses for water changes. If you're already a fish keeping hobbyist, I believe you're already aware of the importance of this information. But if you're a person deciding to enter in this hobby, the importance is that the type and number of fishes you will stock your aquarium will depend upon the volume of your fish tank. Furthermore, the important additives and medication, the dosage will depend upon the volume as well. But this information is not readily available when you acquire your aquarium, especially if it is second-hand, and especially the bucket. So in this video, I will share a simple technique on how to determine this information. Few notes, however. First, this will involve mathematics, and I believe for some, if not most, this subject is mind-blowing. That's why I made my technique the simplest possible so that any common person can follow. Next, these are the items you need to use. First is a calculator. Unfortunately, these days, your mobile phone has a calculator application. Next is a measuring tape with centimeter graduations. And finally, pen and paper to record your measurements. Last note is, since we are in Asia, we are using metric system. That's why the unit of volume I'll be calculating is in liters. Anyway, if you prefer gallons, we can easily convert liters into gallons, which I will show in this video as well. So now let's begin.
Before we begin the calculation, let us first establish the variables. Let L be the length of the aquarium, H as the height, W for the width, and finally V for the volume. Now that we have established the variables, we can now take the measurements. For this demonstration, I will be using my split tank to calculate the volume of a fish tank. As I take the measurements, I record them accordingly. Using the measured values, we can now start calculating the volume of the fish tank using the formula length times height times width divided by 1000. And then you will get the volume in liters. Using the measured values in the formula, I have calculated that the volume in liters of my fish tank is 222 liters. And in gallons, I just divide it by 3.8. My fish tank is 58.42 gallons. Next, let's calculate the volume of my bucket. And as usual, we must first establish the variables. Let capital D as the diameter of the bucket opening, small letter d for the base diameter, and let h be the height of the bucket, and of course b as the volume. And again, based on these established variables, let us take the measurements and record them accordingly. Now that we have the measured values needed for our calculation, we can now start calculating the volume of our bucket. Using the formula, the square of capital D plus the square of the small d plus capital D multiplied to small d, all are multiplied to h divided by 3,820. Using the measured values in the formula, I was able to calculate that the bucket is 100.6 liters, which just confirms that this is a 100 liter bucket from the store I bought it from. Just one important note, however, when you input this formula in the calculator, make sure that you strictly follow the close and open parentheses as I am showing it to you now. Otherwise, if you will not follow it strictly, you will get a different result. And again, to convert it into gallons, just divide it by 3.8, I get 26.47 gallons. That's it. That's how simple it is. But if there are any clarification on this video, just put it in the comments below, and I'll try my best to respond as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching until the end. God bless.